Hello everyone, you're watching XAUUSD, and in this video I will make a technical analysis of gold. So we will have a look at possible moves, what I will be expecting this week, also results of this trading week, and we will have a look at the trades we did this week, and just a little bit what the signals I sent you and how they worked out. And so let's start with a bit of this week overview. So we had previous that big move for gold, and the expectation was that we will have a correction or consolidation and before the next move what happens, and that's what we had this week. Gold had a bit of a correction in this little trend channel, which in my opinion is a bearish flag. So I consider that as a pattern bearish flag, and we had breakout as expected, and now it's slowed down again. So we had I have been sending, as usual, some signals through my Telegram channel, which is XAUUSD, and if you're watching first time, you can join it. It's absolutely free, and I stream also every night. For me, it's nighttime again, London, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. around this time. And just so wherever you are, you can check the time with your time zone, because I know it would be different than for some of you it will be daytime. So for me it is nighttime, and I usually will make it every day, but this week I did not have it every day because I was still sending the screenshot. So for example, I had one screenshot here, the signal, which was a buy, worked out. I can't remember all of them right now, but I had few around here. You can check them in Telegram channel once again. And so because I hadn't started the video also explaining that I was what I was expecting in here, that's why I thought there is no point doing it every day, because it was just doing exactly what I was explaining in the previous video. Okay, so that's why I was just sending my orders, which for me is the night orders through the Asian session, right? Okay, so that's where I'm waiting for one or two trades happening during the Asian session. And when the market moved for 3 days, that's where I had a video stream where my expectation was that from here finally we might have a good move. Okay, and that's what exactly happened. So I sent you one of the screenshot was buy here, worked out. I mean, I'm usually placing the both orders, both directions, and so what I'm saying is one buy, because buy was triggered. Okay, so sell stop was not triggered, so buy was triggered, and then we had this move, and then I sent you another screenshot only for sell. Pending order was a sell stop here, just right at the top, and that's what I was previously explaining in my video, in that night video, right, before the day happened, that this is where I was expecting to break out the stop, taking it, and then a good move, and that's what happened. So this was a really good move, and that's what this week I made my most of profit on this big move, and I was explaining that I will be just selling and selling and selling, and talking about taking all those bottoms and possibly even continue, right? But it stopped at the previous bottom, so it's actually broke it, right, and then just come down. But it was a good 300 pip move. Okay, so which is 3,000 points, so you can check it out. So it was exactly as expected, so 300 even breakout, and then we have now pullback. So that's how the week worked out. So it worked out really well, and just I want to show you now the results before we start talking about this week analysis. So I'm going to show you the custom period. I don't know if you can see it live, showing how I'm choosing the days, but anyways, so I'm going to do it from the this week. So February, well, I'm starting Sunday 5th February till, well, 11th February today, and here's the result. You can see, just going to put it a little bit higher in here, and so the result was $5,000. So it was really good, but that's what I'm saying, I made all the way on this move. We had in here also some profitable trades. I think was one trade which was losing and recovered, but the majority was on this, and I had just a little bit bigger lots afterwards. When I was continue the way I increased a bit of a lot, which I didn't post it in my Telegram channel, but I posted this usual setup. But in the video, that's why I'm saying you can follow and watch my videos in on my channel, where I'm explaining what I'm going to do. Like I was saying that here setup, you might see the usual setup, but if it's going to do what I was expecting, then I will be selling it heavily, right? So like one after another, like placing orders, and I just decided just to increase the lot size. So it was quite a big lot size, and that's why the result is really good for me this week. So now what I'm going to expect next, okay, so this coming week. So now we're going to have news on Tuesday. So that would be, let's say, my main day I'm waiting for, right? So we'll have CPI for US, and so that expectation that the news will push gold further down. Yes, I'm at this moment still bearish with gold, and so the expectation that we will continue the way down, and just I was saying previously, expectation we go to 38 Fibonacci maybe next, and then it will have whatever slowing down, retracement or anything else, and then I'm expecting around 5061 of Fibonacci levels, which is about 1766 plus minus in 17 something area. I'm going to show you also daily chart. So that's what it looks like. So this Fibonacci I'm using from the bottom and to the top, and the expectation, yes. But like I was saying, that I wouldn't be thinking it will go like really hard all the way down. So with a bit of usual stuff working, but who knows? The gold can do this like it did here, like very sharp up. Can do exactly the same on the way down, and then. Expectation of the main reverse expectation I would be around these areas, and who knows, it maybe even go further, but we're just talking about a main picture again, so a bit too much right now. So for the week, let's say if the CPI, I can't know what the reaction could be, right? What the numbers will be out there. Of course it might turn around, but at this moment, like let's say my first impression, my scenario would be we continue the way down. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. For example, we will see where the market going to be opening of the market first, and then maybe will be gap or anything, and then of course we still have Monday, right? So we need to see at this moment, for example, if the market would just stay here, of course this would be my pending order sell stop. I would just place it here, so I can show you how I do it. You see, I'm using my EA, I have settings out there already, so I'll just place my sell stop right here, and would be waiting for the breakout. But right now I can't do it because we don't know. We need to have an opening of the market, and the expectation could be the first at this moment is it needs to get a little bit energy again, right, before the good move, and possibly it will continue to go a little bit higher. So right now I have connected these two tops and I have this level, so let's see if it's going to respect it. Okay, so if it's going to respect it and not breaking it, so that means it might not go all the way back up to have a proper pullback from the channel where it come out, but it might be stopped by this level. So that's why I'm leaving it here, and of course if it will sit in here, that would be just a perfect area, but I don't think it will do so, but you never know. So if it's going to use this area, so maybe with the opening market a little bit of consolidating in here, and then it might break up again and go a little bit higher to wherever 23. Okay, let's talk about the prices, like 18, we have 1878, like maybe 1880 is a little bit more like a round number, right? So if you want to remember the number 1880, right? So it might sit a bit, break out, go up here, 1880, sit beneath the our channel, and then prepare for that other move. So of course, like I'm saying, my expectation will continue the way down, but you never know, it might go back up too. So we will see how it will consolidate, and then I will be able to place my orders. So possibly on Monday, on Sunday, Monday opening, I will not be placing the orders, but Monday, Tuesday, through the Asian session, I might also not, unless maybe we will see if it will have a really nice around here and I can go for that small, well, I mean, it's still small, but it's still 140 pips move up, which is still, if we go for some profit, we still can use that, right? So we still can use that as a possible entry point. So we will see if it will sit and do it nicely here. Yes, but we'll definitely will be looking at placing the orders through the before the news event, okay, before the release. I will see the possible areas, but it's like I'm always warning you with the news events, be careful. Sometimes they are smooth, but sometimes they could be a big spread or slippage, and then we can the biggest problem is when entry point is been missed, right? So like it could be like 20, 30, 50 pips. I've seen even 100 pips before where it was supposed to be already out with the profit. It could be only entry point and a losing trade. So that's why sometimes you might want to avoid it. Just depends, I'm saying again, how big your account. Use money management. It's all very high risk. That's what I'm saying, guys. If you decide to follow, it's all up to you, because I'm showing you just exactly what I do. But please, you know, the all calculations in risk you have to bear in mind. So on smaller accounts, like, be really careful, because you can lose it all. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the view at this moment. So I just want to show you again the daily chart, the candles, right? So when I was looking at here, we have all those pins, and you see that next day, when I was saying that my expectation was that we could go and take all those pins, close all those pins. So I was expecting maybe like a green candle or something right here to cover it, but no, look, it's created another pin, and the red candle, which took all those bottoms. Okay, so now that's what I'm trying to say. And from here, that it might go again and try to take those pins, and then like stay and consolidate a little bit higher in the area, and then from there go down, right? So depends like what's the reaction on the news are going to be, of course, but might be it's a little bit too late. So we will be back to this area, that's for sure, but maybe first it will go down and then at some point it will go back up here. But we did create it, so quite a lot of pins here. So that's why I'm pointing out at this moment that I will not be excluding the option that it can still go all the way up back into our channel. It can, right? Because it's gold. I mean, it's doesn't have anything before the news event, like what can possibly move it back 300 pips. But because it's lots of pins on the daily chart and they're all upside down, that's why anything is possible. Okay, you never know, anything is possible. But at this moment, I would say still we're in this area. So the first, we are sitting a little bit in this area. That's my number one scenario. We are breaking out a little bit, and then with the news we continue the way down. At the same time, of course, it might. That would be the first how I see it. To go from this. The other way, of course, it can open the market and then start to already going down a little bit lower, even further, maybe, you know, some leaks or anything in the results. I only see that way because sometimes it could be, and if it is, then yes, it could go all the way down a bit and then sit wherever, and then with the news it might actually have a move back up again. So I've seen something like this before. But if nothing, that's my first scenario looking at here, yes, and continue the bearish trend. So we will see. That's pretty much it, guys. So just wanted to give you a little bit of overview how I see it at this moment, and well, the action obviously you will see, because like I'm saying, yes, this is the expectation. That's what I see, that's what I expect, but the plan of action will be every day. It will be changing. Depends on how the market prepared, right, for the next whatever possible moves. So, and then I will see where to place my orders again, because I don't go for the long terms. As you can see, I don't have anything floating right now, so it's nothing. You can see it also here. It shows you EA at the top where it says equity balance, and here is open, so 0, because I like just to close my positions and walk away. I don't hold. Like, yes, I could hold from here somewhere, right, and then just all the way to hold trade, but I don't usually trade this way. I just prefer to close the positions, and that's it, done. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. So if you like, as usual, don't forget to subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss the new videos, and of course join Telegram channel, Jana FX. You can find all the links in the description under this video. Also for the brokers, you can find in the description also the brokers I use. That's it for now, guys. Happy trading, have a nice weekend, have a rest again for the next week, and we will have St. Valentine's Day. Actually, the news are going to be on St. Valentine's Day, so don't get relaxed yet until the news went, and hopefully the news will bring us good profits, and then we can celebrate. Well, that's it for now. See you in my next video. Bye, everyone.